So back to it, time to get some clear cut on the side of this. So I just had an order of thinners turn up, some clear coat from Dual Paints. Car's ready, get some clear coat on. Happy with how it turned out. It's a nice even coverage on it, which is how I cocked up before. I got the sunroof down because it needs a going over, and the strip that goes on the bottom of the grille, I've got some clear colour on that. So I'm going to move on to cleaning the gun. It's pretty simple on these. If you've used them, then there's nothing to them really. One reason, this is obviously I just took it apart, and that's the paint that's come out of it. And as you can see, all that silver and oil, that's all metallic particles. So simple reason behind cleaning it, you don't want any of that particles going on your clear coat. It's going to cause problems, but it's pretty simple. I use thinners in a cup. That's the filter in there. Give that a swash around. If you don't know, that filter just sits in the top of there, which actually filters the paint down through the gun. Obviously you move the trigger and that pulls that pin backwards, allows the paint to flow out of there. When the paint comes through that orifice in the centre of there, all the other little holes you can see, most of them are blocked. That's where the air comes through. So it's the air that shoots through, pulls the paint through and sprays it on. So I want to get this cleaned up, dried out, and then double check everything and get some clear coat shooted on. Just a little hint before I stick the end cap on. I'm all for using anything you've got around you to actually get the job done instead of buying out tools you don't need. And I want to clean out all the holes on here, which is very important for your spray pattern. So simple thing, a little spring, cut the end off, perfect size those holes. So you can just poke that through all the holes, clean all the holes out, and then put it up to a light to make sure you can see through all the holes. So you're a pretty good chance of having a nice good spray pattern. Well, that's one coat on. If you ever sprayed a car, or you've done any kind of paintwork, as soon as you put that clear coat on, it just makes everything look awesome. There's only one coat on here at the moment. There will be, probably as I did before, about 3 coats on, 3 to 4, purely because I know I'm going to need to wet sand this like I have done before. So if you've got 1 coat of clear coat on it and you start wet sanding, it won't take long before you've gone through that coat. So there'll be 2 to 3 coats on this. Once that's all solid and set, it gives me enough leeway. If I have got a bad bit of run or bad bit of orange peel, I've got enough leeway to get some good wet sand and not go through the lacquer into the paint. So that's cool, much chuffed with that. So I'll leave that to dry overnight and stick some another coat on it probably tomorrow.